Enforcement.
Order, please.
Okay, so that was one of the words I told you all to write down. What about it? Ayana, Isabella, do we have definitions for autoclave? Did we go home and define them? Autoclave. What about you, Esperanza? Do you have a definition for that? What about you, Brianna? Nobody went home and defined those words except Zariah?
That's sad. You said I wasn't here yesterday.
No, you weren't here. You have a lot to catch up on. Zariah, what does autoclave mean?
Autoclave is a machine that uses steam under pressure to kill harmful bacteria, viruses, fungi, and spores on items that are placed inside a pressurized.
Okay, could you give me an example?
Example,
Did you look up an example of what an autoclave is? Okay, no worries. That wasn't part of it. Okay, Victoria, what else did we learn yesterday? Don't worry about this right now. We're going to get to that. What did we learn yesterday? Who? Okay, what about it?
and lab skills, Steve.
Okay, so why is that important for infection control?
So this should be pushed into the vocabulary.
Can we keep, okay, you help him along with her notes? You're gonna have to catch up later because we're gonna move forward. So you're gonna have to maybe, you got a phone? Yeah, send it to her, maybe via email. So Victoria, why is disinfectant or disinfecting or disinfection important to infection control? Shh. Go ahead, honey.
Some people be having to do something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because some people have allergens to certain things that you may or may not know about. So it's important that we kill those things on surfaces, right, that could potentially be hazardous to us or to clients. All right, Shayla, what else did we learn yesterday? Okay, what about sterilizing? Microbial, spores, autoclave, okay, very good, good morning. All right, Esperanza, tell me something we learned yesterday. Hi, Miss Angie.
I see you, but she helps us out. She just got our soap dispenser, our paper towels and stuff. Thank you. And all that, whatever.
There's no way you're stuck. Yo, get off the board. I can't.
I said, and then she probably did something else. And then she wanted that to do.
All of it.
I said, she ain't gonna forget it.
I like the red.
She ain't gonna forget it.
Thank you. Esperanza, something we learned yesterday.
Oh, Miss Hayes.
Yes.
Real quick.
Yes, I saw Mr. Smith.
I was going to say this is going to
I mean, that's not right quick. I need that right quick. I need to remember it.
But
Right.
Okay,
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're going to 108.
One more time, Esperanza. You had a little bit. EPA, excellent, okay. So now that we've touched on that, first of all, what does EPA mean? Excellent, Environmental Protected Agency. Is that federal or state? Nope. Federal, very good. EPA is a federal agency, okay? We should know that. Ayana, tell me something else we learned yesterday. Looking at me is crazy.
Look at in the
I didn't
camera,
realize
it's
that.
diabolic. Yo, she looked right into the camera.
Ayana, what something else we learned yesterday? SDS, okay, what does that stand for? What's the first word?
Safety data sheet. Safety.
Safety, okay, safety data sheet. How many categories are within those data sheets? How many? 16, okay. Ayana. There's only one Ayana in here. Okay? Good morning, honey. All right, now is that federal or is that state? Federal, very good. Isabella, they just went into the salon. Isabella, tell me something we learned yesterday. OSHA, what does OSHA stand for? Uh-huh. Excellent, Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Now, is OSHA a federal agency or a state agency? Federal, very good. Zariah, tell me something we learned yesterday.
I can choose from.
You can choose anything that hasn't already been stated.
We learned about transmission.
Transmission, what about it?
Transmission is to like transfer or transmit something from one to another, like from one label to another label. Basically, like if I was to have this label right here and this label right here, I was to like I could transfer it inside. I could have it up here instead of or this container. Yeah, that. Or if I had like see how I just touched those things now. Now, whatever.
That's transmission.
Whatever
It's like
I just
transferring
touched.
disease from one to another.
Right. Transmission of bacteria is when, and there's two types, Zariah. Can you tell me the two types?
The types of transmission.
Transmission.
That one, diseases,
Direct.
and that diseases and no, I had I
Direct
didn't write it.
transmission. And then there's indirect transmission. Okay? Thank you, Zariah.
Yeah.
And okay, what Zariah just exemplified was direct transmission. Touching something and then shaking the hand of someone else. Okay, that is how things are transmitted. That is how things are transferred. Brianna, tell me something else we learned yesterday. Good morning. Something that we haven't said already. While she's getting that, Grundy, tell me something we learned yesterday. You said what? Okay, we said that already. Well, I'll give you that. Yes. Yes. You said what?
The laws and the rules.
Okay. What kind of laws? What kind of rules?
Laws are written by both federal and state.
Laws are written by both federal and state. Okay, that's good. Legislators.
Yeah, legislature.
Okay, all right, that's good. So we learned the difference between federal and state yesterday. What is federal? If something is a federal agency, what does that mean? Yes, ISIS.
It's like all around, like all. It's like everybody.
I mean, it's for the whole state. Like, it's
The
all-
whole
it's all-
country.
It's all states. in the
Yes,
United
all states. Federal covers all states. That deals with the government, okay? But if it is a state law, then that means it is only regulated to what?
The United
The
States.
state that you're in.
The state that you're in. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. So, I want to keep moving forward. Again, please make sure that you are getting these notes. All right. The beginning part of the week, we will intake information. And then once we get to the latter part of the week, that's when we'll do some review on what we know, just to make sure you all are grasping and expounding upon what it is that we are taking in, okay? And also, we did take Cornell notes, so if you missed the Cornell notes, you also may want to connect with one of your peers to make sure that you are catching up with your work. Okay, so we're going to continue today in our personal notebooks with the principles and recognizing the principles of infection. Okay? Can someone tell me what principle means? And not principal cook.
Like,
The principle of situation?
Like,
Or like,
Huh?
my brain.
Okay, overall?
No, I was like,
I don't
type
know
of
how to
principle, like
say it.
the principle of a situation.
Yes.
yes, like that, like, okay. Say if I were to do something bad to her. And it wasn't that bad, but it
It's
was
the
like,
principle
it's
of
the
it.
principle of what I did
Right.
that made it bad.
Right. Okay. So, this is what we're going to learn. We're going to learn the principles of infection. Why? Because being a beauty professional is not just rewarding, it is also a great responsibility. Okay? There are some principles of infection that we need to know. It is not enough for us just to know how to do hair or just to run a salon. We also need to make sure we are being informed with how to keep ourselves and our clients safe. Okay? As you can see, there is a word in red. I believe we defined this once before. Shayla, can you read that word for me? One careless action could cause injury or spread
Germs.
disease.
Oh, I thought you were.
Right here.
Oh, what I just wrote down. Yeah.
Disease, which is any abnormal condition of all or part of the body, the system, or its organs that makes the body incapable of carrying on normal function.
Okay, you need to write that down. If you do not have that definition already in your notebooks, you need to write that down. Everything that is in red should be written. The color red emphasizes the importance of what you need to know. Okay? It is our responsibility to make sure we are preventing careless actions that cause injury or disease. Okay? And why should we be concerned with our actions? as it pertains to infection control?
Can you repeat that?
Why should we be concerned with our actions as it pertains to infection control?
I don't look that word.
What do you mean?
Wait.
Why should we care about what we do?
Okay, because it may cause the client to be in harm.
Absolutely. Why out?
And it's always a coincidence after everything you may do. Even it's gonna probably be a little bit more worse because it's with your client.
Okay, that was very good. We need to care because it can cause harm to our clients. And while we're there are always consequences for every action we do. If we cause harm or give a disease to our client because of carelessness or recklessness, we are in danger of being sued. We could be in violation, and first violation could be up to
$10,000.
$10,000. Okay? Anything could happen. We could be in danger of having our license suspended or revoked depending upon what the incident is. Someone said yesterday, how would blood be on an implement? Things happen. We use sharp objects. We use sharp tools. We do facials that have razors. We also do nails that have clippers. We have scissors. Anything could happen. So we need to be mindful that we are practicing carefulness, okay? If your actions hurt a client or make them ill, I just said this. You could lose your license, ruin your salon, spa, or barbershop's reputation. If somebody hears that you have spread some type of disease to your client, do you think they will want to come and be serviced by you?
No.
No.
And they're going to put bad reports on you.
They're going to put bad reports out on you. And they have never even come to your salon. Right? How many times have we been on social media and read a negative comment, right? Or rating for some place that we've never been ourselves. Right? But we kind of be like, oh, I don't think I'm going to go there. Never even tried it. So that could be the case if we are to spread a disease to our clients. We want to make sure we're being mindful of that, okay? Fortunately, preventing the spread of infection. And infection, Isis, can you read that next word for me? What is infection?
Infection, the invasion of the body tissues by disease,
Pathogens. Okay. Infection is in red. You need to write and define that. It is the invasion of the body tissues by disease, causing pathogens. We are talking about preventing the spread of infection, or as we stated the first day, infection control, containing infection, right? It is possible to prevent that when we know proper procedures, and not just know them, but also follow them. That is something we also talked about yesterday. Policies and procedures. Prevention begins and ends with you, with me, with those who are in the salon servicing clients. And again, this isn't just for the salon, this is everywhere you go. Be mindful when you're touching your mouth. Be mindful when you're touching your eye, when you're touching your nose, because diseases, viruses, infections are spread through bodily fluids. Be mindful when you're wiping your nose with your hand. Be mindful when you're doing that and then touching doorknobs. There are so many different ways these things can be transmitted. Okay? Any questions? I can't. Okay. Also, if you have effective infection control, it influences the professional image of your salon. We just talked about reputation, right? If someone sees that you are wiping down, you are spraying your station, your salon, you're sanitizing your hands, it gives them security. It makes them feel safe, right? If you saw someone cleaning up their space, how would that make you feel, Victoria? Good, right? It would make you feel like they might actually be able to service you. They could touch you, right? Because in cosmetology, we're touching people. We're in people's personal space. They're in our personal space. But if I see you, and every time I see you with a client, you're shoot, making all these noises, you're gonna be like, I do not want to go to that stylist over there. She sneezed, she don't wash her hands. I saw her eat, she didn't wash her hands. Yes.
Then not only like she sneezing and coughing, she's still like over your head, touching you.
Exactly. She's not protecting you as her client, or he's not protecting you. So when you have effective infection control, policies and procedures put in place to help prevent, because we are proactive. Heads off the table, please. There's no sleeping. We need to be taking notes. It influences the professional image of your establishment. First impressions, they say, are everything. Okay? Soon as they open the door, if they smell something, if they see something, right, they will pass judgment and make the decision whether they will stay or not. Okay? Any questions? Do we have this written down?
Is there a limit to what we have to write? Like, can I keep going?
With me.
Like,
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on.
Huh?
I'm almost on the third page of notes.
Okay, so this is why I'm telling you all. We have to learn how to become professional note takers. Professional note takers, not just for this class, but for the rest of your classes and in life, do not write down every single word. They write down keywords. Keywords that stick, that will help them to remember what is necessary. Every single word is not necessary. If it's in red, you need to write all of it. But if it's in black, you do not have to write the full paragraph that you see. Now, we already talked about transmission and what that means. So now we will talk about modes of transmission, okay? Did anyone look up what pathogens mean? I see Zariah looking for it. Oh, thank you, Victoria.
Pathogens are a micro, I don't know how to say it.
Let me see.
Microorganisms.
What?
Microorganisms.
Microorganisms.
Oh, I didn't even see the O. Microorganisms are biological agents that can cause disease in a host organism.
Okay, read it again. Pathogens are microorganisms.
Or biological.
Calm down. Just take your time.
Pathogens are microorganisms or biological agents that can cause diseases in a host organism.
Okay, that should be written down.
What?
Pathogens are microorganisms. organisms. Okay. What'd you read?
In a book.
Okay. Or biological agents, microorganisms or biological agents that can cause disease in a host organism. Anybody need that again? Yes? Pathogens are micro, M-I-C-R-O, organisms, O-R-G-A-N-I-S-M-S, or biological, B-I-O-L-O-G-I-C-A-L, agents that can cause disease in a host organism. They are diverse in nature, okay? So there are different types of pathogens. And that is where bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites come into play, okay? So all of those are under the umbrella of pathogens, all right? And they can be spread in several different ways. And we talked about the two different types of transmission. What are they again?
Indirect and direct.
Very good. Indirect and direct, okay? And direct means what?
Direct means touching, like you're giving it like a handshake.
Like
Uh-huh.
directly, like I'm giving.
Directly, right. That is direct. Handshakes is an example of direct transmission.
I have to sneeze. Like basically, whoa. So like,
Right.
if I'm,
Like you really gotta sneeze.
I really
thinking this an example. Like you really gotta sneeze.
well, basically, if I was to never cover my mouth and I just like sneeze.
That's indirect.
Absolutely.
That's indirect.
If I'm talking to you, oh, here's a great example. Last night, my son,
Period.
sleeping in my bed.
Period.
He looked so cute, right? Y'all saw my son, he's 7.
Period.
I went to kiss him. Kissed him.
I already know.
Right after I kissed him, he coughed in my face. I just wanted to fight my own son. He was asleep though. He was asleep. He didn't know. He didn't.
Nope.
But
That's
that
not what it is.
is an example.
I just looked at him like,
I would have cried. I really would have cried. That was like,
I just went and drank some emergency to make sure that I didn't die in the middle of the night.
bruh.
Oh.
And he got no clue. He still did it.
No, I didn't even tell him this morning. I didn't even tell him that he coughed dead in my eye and everything. It was crazy.
I'm like coughing in your face.
Because you was the edge person.
He's like, good morning, Mom. I'm like, But that is an example, right? Victoria, you laughing? I'm telling you, kids, we know kids, right? They have so many, especially the smaller kids, because they don't know better.
They
They're
have
still
weak
learning.
immune systems.
Some of them have weak immune systems, but they say let them get dirty, let them play, because it builds your immune system. However, we know that children, 9 times out of 10, they will transmit
Oh, my brain just shut down.
bacteria and so on and so forth directly. Okay, they don't understand boundaries yet. Yes, hon. Come on. Now,
Why?
just fill it out. Okay. Now, just because someone coughs in your face doesn't necessarily mean, or someone sneezes in the air and you walk through it, right? Because we know that a sneeze and a cough, if it's done in the air, it can spread a certain amount, and I have to look and see how far that is. I'll let you all know. Or maybe I should give that to y'all. for
Oh,
homework.
I just wrote the
PHYSICALLY.
Wait, what do we spell it?
She
That's
wanna
what I missed.
visit.
I didn't put the Y.
Just because someone coughs on you or shakes your hand or so on and so forth, does not mean you will get sick automatically, right? Because some of us, as one of your classmates just mentioned, have strong immune systems. So our immune system is able to fight off certain bacteria, certain pathogens. But there are those of us who may not have as strong as an immune system, right? Maybe we don't take vitamins. Maybe we don't take care of ourselves. One big one for me is wetting your hair in the morning and coming outside in the cold, right?
Like an ice.
Personally, for us, that is a poor practice. Okay? You can get sick because of what's in the air. Your pores are open. So whatever is in the air can get into your hair, your head, right? So we want to be mindful that our hair is dry, our cuticles are sealed, our pores are closed.
I didn't write that.
But it doesn't mean you'll get sick right away. Just because my son coughs dead in my face doesn't mean that I was going to get sick. However, she's trying to give you hand sanitizer. See?
No, I
Excellent. Excellent. We should all be carrying hand sanitizer.
I ran out. Listen, dude.
Wait, are you done?
I didn't write that down.
I know.
I didn't put that down.
All right. Again, it doesn't mean that you'll get sick if you have direct transmission. But you should know this. Transmission is the necessary first step in getting sick. Transmission is the necessary first step in getting sick. I don't see anybody writing. We're not learning how to take notes. Oh, you're writing, Isis?
She just said.
Okay, this is my third time saying it. I'm telling y'all, you will be tested. You will be quizzed. That's the problem. That's the problem. You just don't know.
You like doing
So
pop
you need to be
quizzes.
ready. Yes, I do like doing pop quizzes because I like to make sure you all are retaining this information. You're going home on your personal time and you're studying your notes. Yes.
No, I was telling her like which means she wants us to study every day. So if she gives
Transmission is the necessary first step in getting sick. So if you prevent transmission, you can prevent illness. Okay? So our goal isn't just to have a strong immune system. Our goal is to prevent transmission of illnesses. All right? Are we good? Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? Now, how we doing back there? Good? It's a lot, right? Got a lot of information to cover in a short amount of time. All right, moving on. We talked about this already. Esperanza, can you read? Can you read direct transmission? Excellent. Very good.
Perfect example right now. What you
Not
just
let-
did.
Now let Ms.
I had a
Oliver.
perfect example for what you
Real
just
quick.
did,
We'll be back in a minute.
but I don't want to be wrong.
What?
I was taking the picture. I moved over here so I wouldn't get you, and do like this. I said to like touch your nose or your upper lip, and now you was to come touch her hand or touch her shoulder as in checking her work. And now,
That
Absolutely.
the next day, now she's coughing.
automatic transmission.
It's automatic.
It is. But as you can see, I put my hands in my my hands in my pocket. But that is a great observation because we do things so casually, we don't realize just how easy it is to directly transmit pathogens, right? Like Zariah just said, I was talking, she was trying to take a picture, she saw me scratch the top of my lip. So she called me out on it, right? If I was to touch Milan, she said, just put my whole hand in her face, then I could possibly transmit whatever was on my lip to Milan. Fortunately for you all, I don't like being touched, and I don't particularly care to touch you. They're in the salon, baby. Oh. So, thank you, Zariah, but that is what we should be doing. We should be observing that, because you never know. Okay. Parasitic infections. If you look here, parasitic infections.
I see it, but I don't. That's
Everybody have hand sanitizer. Let me put mine on. I'm sorry, baby.
I'll go for things.
Parasitic infections. Yes, please.
I didn't mean to. You should be resting your legs when I'm here.
Parasitic infections and warts are other examples of diseases spread by direct transmission. You should know this. Fortunately, diseases spread by direct contact cannot live for long periods of time away from the host. Okay? Make sure you know that.
See, I knew I was right. It's up there.
What?
It says direct transmission is what we most commonly think of in terms of getting sick, as it involves the transmission of pathogens through touching, kissing, coughing, sneezing, and talking.
Yes.
I told you.
You are right. You are absolutely right. Okay?
I'm taking my time to.
And this is why you don't put your lips on people.
Did you see me hit the? Right. What you gotta do? Wait a minute, I done totally lost my train of thought.
Oh, well, let me let you give it.
No, it wasn't you. Oh.
Okay. Isabel, yes. Oh, I was in the way? Y'all tell me to move, but be respectful about it. Respectfully.
I'm about
Move,
to say
please.
not too much. It's excuse me.
Excuse me. I mean, you said move. So. I can't.
She didn't mean literally. We talking about sneezing too much. I gotta sneeze.
Remember, if it's in red, you need to write the full definition. If it's in black, and you feel like there's something in there that you would like to write down, you do not have to write the full paragraph. We will be here forever. Also, what I'll do is I will give you the name of this video so you all can go and watch it in your own
I,
time.
in fact, found this yesterday.
You found it.
Yes.
Very good.
When I was going over the words from yesterday, I was on Safari and I looked up one word. Yeah, it was the direct transmission. And then I was writing it down. I found another important note. I have to look for it again. And then it's like I seen the video and it said infection control, and I seen this page, so I was like, this is the video I was watching.
Yep.
Yeah, I found this when we was watching the other video,
Uh-huh.
and I accidentally clicked on this one. So I was just scrolling through it, found this, but then I realized it was the wrong video, but I don't found it.
Okay. So yes, I'll definitely make sure that everyone has the name because it will come in handy for when it's time to review. For your quizzes, for your tests, we'll probably play a game on Kahoot to, kind of mix it up, make it fun. Maybe we'll play Hangman. We're gonna do some. Do y'all know what Hangman is?
Yes.
Okay,
I love
good.
him.
Okay.
I'm the goat. I'm the goat at him.
ISIS. Now we can't play.
Why?
Because Isis said it's symbolic of something. She don't like it.
If anything in the Google, that is stuff. You literally have a down stuffed toy, bro. That is not safe. Like, that is not safe.
We'll do flashcards. We'll do speed testing or quizzing. I'll pair you up with someone of my choice because I want you all to get out of the habit of working with only people you know. I need you all to be able to interact and engage with one another because it will help you in the end. Okay? We meet new people all the time. We cannot just stay solely in our comfort zone as it pertains to learning. You will probably be surprised how much you retain by interacting and engaging with someone else. All right, Isabella, can you read indirect transmission? Intermediate, contaminated, extractor, environmental, pathogen. Okay, so if you can see this picture, this man is grabbing a what? A doorknob. So remember I said to you all the other day, we have to be mindful even when touching doorknobs because doorknobs can often be full of germs and bacteria or pathogens, which is the umbrella of bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites, all of that good stuff, right? Because most people have not washed their hands before they touch doorknobs. So that is an example of indirect transmission. Tables, right? We touch stuff all the time. It can be a contaminated surface that we touched, didn't realize there was something on it. Now it's on our hand. We haven't washed our hands. Now we touch our face. Now we have conjunctivitis. Does anybody know what conjunctivitis is? It is the fancy medical term for pink eye. Why y'all don't know what pink eye
Once you
is?
get pink eye when someone falls on your pillow, right?
I'm sorry, what?
That's what they used to say. It's like from your pillow, you get pink eye. Like if you wake up with it,
like if someone farted on your pillow and you lay
And
down
you wake
on
up
the
with
same
pink
side
eye?
that they farted on, and you
Like,
wake
you
up with
get
pink
pink
eye,
eye.
that's conjunctivitis.
that's what I heard.
It's not far-fetched, I guess. I mean,
I don't know. I'm not even
when I
woke
touch
yet.
dogs.
If you want
I'm
me to
allergic to
come-
certain
when you
types of
touch dogs, you got pink eye.
I'm allergic, so I get that. Either way.
Yes, your hands. So if there was a dirty behind on your pillow, you didn't know, you put your face on it, then I guess Zariah and Milan are right. You can get pink eye. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wash your pillowcases, okay? But yes, pink eye can occur, or conjunctivitis, which you should all know is the fancy term for pink eye, can be spread through dirty hands touching your eyes or your eye being on a dirty surface or putting on goggles or glasses or something over your eyes that can spread bacteria to your eyes, okay? Our phones. When's the last time you cleaned your phone with a Lysol wipe?
Yesterday.
Literally
Literally last night
I clean it every
and
day.
this morning. I cleaned my screen.
And then how much have you touched your phone since then?
Last night I cleaned it before I went to bed. So I was like at I got home at 11 from the concert. Showered. After I got a shower, I cleaned my phone.
Zariah is our storyteller. Go ahead.
And yeah, I cleaned my phone. I went to sleep. I didn't touch it. I just put it on the charger.
Okay.
Then this morning I cleaned it again, and I was watching it as I was on the bus coming here to this painted jail. Then
Painted Joe is crazy. How many things in between that time have you touched and then touched your phone?
when I was walking through the metal detector, I had to walk through. I had to put all my stuff down, so I touched my keys. Lord knows what's inside the key.
Lord no. Another thing, keys. When's the last time you wiped down your keys?
Not gonna lie. That's
You
what
don't
I'm
wipe
saying,
down
Lord
your
knows.
keys. Who exactly?
But
We don't
it's
think
good to
that
wipe
way.
it down though, because Lord knows how much stuff I touch. Like, what's inside of the doorknob? Like, I put these keys in there every day, and I'll be touching them, looking at the metal detector, so they don't go off.
And
then
the
like,
doorknob has to be made, and somebody has to touch it.
and now I'm going to washing my keys.
But that's what I'm saying. It is very easy for pathogens to be spread.
Another
See
one.
how you just
Stop.
you touched your phone, touched your keys, touched your nose,
Right.
touched your drink.
Look.
You got all
Another
types
thing.
of pathogens going on right
I'm going
now.
to wash my hands.
Yes.
Look, like this, like, you know, some people, they have a habit of chewing on these things. Right
That's
here.
disturbing.
I don't, alright, listen,
You know
listen,
what?
listen.
But that's a good example. Go ahead. I'm
I
listening. Come to the front. Come to the front and show us.
I chew them.
Come on, Zariah.
I chew
Leave
them.
me alone.
Every time I have a drink and I'm done with it, I will take it off and actually chew on it.
And she's gonna tell you why that's a bad habit. Come here. So, go ahead, Zariah.
I heard that they're cranberry juice, you know? And some people, after they finish their drink,
Yep.
they throw the cap out, they plug this little thing that, you know, you open your drink and it pops. If they don't pop, that means somebody put something in your drink, because a can is always supposed to have
That's
that
the
little.
thing.
Are we paying attention? Cause I see we like real inundated on our phones over here. Go ahead. Let's give Zariah our respect.
And then, you know, take it off and then chew on it. This is not good to chew on. One, it can mess up your teeth. Two, you don't know where these bottles been before they put them in the store. People are still touching the top and putting them in the rack. So like, you just put it in your mouth. You got a whole bunch of things flowing on with your saliva. It's not good to chew on these guys.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Zariah. Come on, clap it up for Zariah. Y'all didn't like her presentation?
Little pieces of.
Don't be haters.
No. When y'all get sick, don't say I didn't warn y'all.
I was
You
writing.
did warn us.
No.
Yeah, but
Thank you,
it's
Zariah.
also bad because if you chew on it, you also consume little pieces of plastic.
Yes, you can consume pieces of plastic. Furthermore, before even chewing, we touch these things that are in public stores where people have touched them to put them on the shelves. We touch our juices and we touch our faces. So it is very easy. We're not thinking about it because these are things we do on the regular. Your water, our book bags, we lay them on surfaces. Don't know what's on the surface. When the last time you washed your book bag? When the last time you wiped down your purse?
No, I don't be having my book bag. Like, I don't be putting my book bag on my bed.
That's another thing. But you touch your book bag to put it on.
Yes.
And right now, your straps are on the table.
I didn't do it.
Oh, listen to your computer.
Literally, it's stuck in my clothes, not me.
Okay. But your hands are touching it to put it on your clothes. I'm her favorite student. So,
That move.
so, these are things that we need to be mindful of. Okay? Pencils.
Oh yeah.
right?
Pass them around, and it has been in more hands than just yours.
Money.
I know about the money.
Money is filthy. You have no idea how many hands that dollar that you're taking out of your pocket has been through. Money is filthy. Probably one of the dirtiest things we have right now on this planet.
What about that?
My mom, please. Okay? So, we want to make sure that we are doing our best to prevent illness and transmission of illness and things as salmonella, ringworm, and MRSA. And we'll talk about some of those things later. Huh? Beautiful. Oh, you made your own Cornell notes. That's cute. Okay. While we're here, airborne, somebody time check me. What time is it?
8:30.
I'm like 8:30, girl. Girl. Okay, so we have about 27 more minutes. Airborne transmission. Anybody have any questions?
No.
Any comments? Any concerns? Do you think that you can retain this information? If I pop up a quiz,
If I go over it, yes.
right? Because we just did New Jersey state laws, rules, and regulations. And we did not do well on that. And some of the components of that are also in infection control. Like we talked about OSHA, we talked about EPA, we talked about SDS, federal and state laws. We need to know this information before we even go into the salon. Okay? Another way pathogens can be spread is by what, Shayla? Another way pathogens can be spread is by what?
It can be spread in our respiratory tract if go through coughing, sneezing, or even talking.
Okay, airborne. Airborne transmission or respiratory droplets. You need to write this down. This is in red.
Is it airborne or like COVID?
Airborne is like COVID. Very good. Remember, we had coronavirus about 5 years ago where we could not go out into the air.
To the outside.
Or if we went out, we had to wear
A mask.
a mask because there was something in the air. They're not saying it's airborne, but it was airborne. And it killed a lot of people. And trust and believe, the coronavirus is not the only airborne transmission that can kill people. Okay? We have to be careful. There's still influenza. We still have pneumonia. We still have a lot of viruses out here that are carried in our breath, in our mouths, that can potentially kill. Pneumonia has killed so many people. The flu has killed people. And this was before many of us even knew what coronavirus was. So we need to make sure we're careful. If you're feeling a little discomfort in your body, you may want to consider putting on a mask. Don't ignore your body. It could save you and someone else. We do not work over clients when we are sick. Okay? It's not all about money. We have to take, health is your greatest wealth. Health is your greatest wealth. Okay? And then we have respiratory droplets. And the difference with that is Respiratory droplets are large particles. Airborne transmission particles, they're smaller. Can't really see them. Okay? So for respiratory droplets, they're large particles and they do not stay in the air for long. So as you can see, if you wear a properly fitted mask for respiratory droplets, you should be sufficiently protected from the pathogens, okay? And respiratory droplets, people are wet. As you can see right here. Person sneeze. Look at all these pathogens. Bacteria. Who knows what's in here?
Another thing, like, you see how they tell you to cough and sneeze
Yeah.
with your elbow? I feel like that's still, like, if you don't wash your face, I feel like that's still germs because you never know what, like, if you was to just go to someone that will, pat them on the back, that germ that's still right there is rubbing off on their clothing. And then if you was to go, you're still rubbing your face with those germs that was on your arms. I feel like it's necessary to cough and sneeze inside your arm, but it's still germs being brought back into your system because you're rubbing on the germs that you just sneezed into.
This is why sanitation is so important. We need to make sure we're washing our hands. We're washing our clothes. We're cleaning our spaces. You cannot control what other people do. You can only control what you do. This is why we said in the beginning, it is not just a reward to be in the beauty industry, it is a responsibility. We are responsible for protecting ourselves and our clients. Yes. I love that, Milan.
Can I add on?
I love that. She said she hears what, or heard what Zaraya said about coughing in her arm, but they tell us to cough in our elbow because it is the least part of our body that is used and comes in contact with other people. So that's good.
That. I can understand that because it is the least part, like where we go.
Right.
But as you keep sneezing and coughing that same, you're still rubbing all of it back onto you.
Okay.
I know, but if you know that you're sick, you shouldn't also come in contact
Just don't
with
go.
anybody,
Just don't go anywhere.
hug anybody.
Stay
But
home.
if you do, you should also wipe, take yourself down before you try or attempt to come in contact with anybody.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%, Milan. If you know you're sick, you should stay home. Stay out of people's spaces and personal space.
6 feet back.
Also, if you know you have sneezed uncontrollably, or coughed in your elbow all throughout the day, you should probably refrain from touching people. However, they do have spray sanitizer that you could spray your clothes,
Like
but
what
most
Victoria had.
right, but most people don't do that. So that's why I said again, all we can do is be responsible for ourselves. Make sure we do our best to implement preventative measures for infection control, okay? All right, again, if it's in red, write it down. If it's in black, just take what you think is most important. Do we all have this definition? No.
Also, clean your earrings, guys. You always have to clean your earrings and your earrings.
Okay, clean your earrings. Good. We want to be clean, period. We want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. Washing our hair. Washing our bodies.
That's why it's good to drink cranberry
Okay. Cranberry juice can help. Thank you.
No, that's not. It wasn't over there. I'm just saying. Because we were cleaning.
Oh.
Oh, but they were cleaning.
Huh?
Because that's part of it.
Yeah, I said it's part of the infection control. Like, you gotta.
Open them doors because they're going to be like, Miss Davis.
I don't care. Are we good? I need answers. Yes, no?
No.
No. Okay.